Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my 34-week pregnancy update. And again, in these last 2 weeks, my pregnancy is hitting me hard. I just feel so round these days. I know my belly has really popped out, which I'll show you guys later. And it's just so exciting to see that we're almost coming towards the end. Surprisingly, I've only gained 17 pounds throughout my entire pregnancy so far. And I know towards the end you typically gain a pound a week, but I mean with my first pregnancy I gained maybe 47 pounds compared to 17, so it's a huge difference for me. I'm pretty sure just the constant stretching, working out, staying really active with my 2-year-old, and just watching my diet has made all the difference for me. 17 pounds is actually in a healthy weight gain, so it's not like I'm malnourished or anything, so me and baby are doing just great. I am starting to feel like I have a little pregnancy waddle when I walk now, and I feel like that's just every woman towards the end, just because there's so much pressure in your pelvis that you just kind of have to walk funny to be comfortable, but it just cracks me up. And surprisingly, we've actually made a huge amount of progress in clearing out the guest bedroom. As you guys know, we need to clear out our guest bedroom to get Jackson moved into there, so that way we can start Elle's room. But basically, I got the desk sold that was in there, and we've also moved out the queen size bed. So now it's really just a matter of building Jackson's bed, because I really want to get him sleep trained into a big boy bed before baby gets here. So once that project's done, I'm sure I'm going to spend all of my energy into making Elle's room perfect. I have bought a few things here and there, but just nothing too large. As I mentioned before, I'm really not in a rush to decorate her room. I don't know if it's just because it's my second baby, but I truly understand that babies don't even go into their rooms completely until they're around 3 months old. Jackson actually didn't go into his room until he was 6 months old, so really there's no rush to get her room put together. I've also been recently debating if I should start drinking red raspberry leaf tea. If you guys haven't heard of that, it's just an herbal tea that I heard tastes really great, and it basically starts strengthening your uterus and gets you ready for birth. In my first pregnancy with Jackson, I was on evening primrose oil pills for about 2 weeks prior to my due date. And I don't know if it had anything to do with those pills, but I would say I had a really great birth. I had contractions overnight, but I only pushed for 1 hour and he was out. So I'm definitely trying to have an all-natural birth again, and I'm sure I'm going to take those pills again, so I'm just thinking if I should add that tea in as well. I've seen a few moms on YouTube that start taking it around 33 weeks pregnant, so me being 34, I'm pretty sure it's safe to take now. The only negative thing I've had over the last 2 weeks is that I've had really strong food aversions, and I remember towards the end of my first pregnancy and the same thing happened to me. I just literally felt like I had no space to put food anywhere, but I'm literally getting deja vu from the first trimester. It's mainly meat that is grossing me out. Every time I see raw meat, I just don't want to eat anything at all. So now basically to even eat dinner, I need to eat before I even think about cooking. Also in the last few weeks, I've been doing a ton of deep cleaning. I've basically been in like a throwaway mode is what I like to call it. I love to think of myself as a minimalist because that way everything can stay tidy and be in order and have its own place. But with a 2-year-old and the amount of toys and just stuff in general that they come with, we have had so many things all over this house, and I'm just trying to downsize everything. Obviously that just means the nesting part of me is going strong, but I'm just so thankful that my body is still willing and able to do all of this cleaning. I'm still making cakes and taking orders as normal. I'm hoping that I can go another few weeks of making cakes just to make that extra cash. And then of course when my body says I can't, I can't. And baby Elle's movements are stronger and stronger every day. The other day her foot was pressing so hard on my belly, I can literally count all 5 toes on that foot. And to me that just melted me. Like I just love her kicks, I love her movements, and to feel something so clearly really shocked me. But basically she is still head down, thank God, because I am trying to do the natural birth. So every time she shifts from left to right or vice versa, I just see this huge wave in my belly. Sleeping has also been a mission in these past few days. I mean, it's taking me hours to fall asleep even though I am dead tired by the end of the night. And then even when I am asleep and I need to switch sides, I literally have to wake up to do it because it's so much work just to turn over onto my other side. Thankfully, I haven't had any more Braxton Hicks contractions. The only thing I have felt is a little bit of downward pressure. At first, it really scared me because it kind of felt like this beginning of labor. But after a few days, that just kind of went away and I haven't noticed anything since. So I'm just assuming that they're all normal pains. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'm going to get everything checked with her. And most surprisingly, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I have a ton of new stretch marks. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, my first pregnancy left me with so many stretch marks that I swore my belly cannot hold a single one more. But yesterday in the mirror, I saw at least 5 new ones. And I just don't understand how they're there. Obviously my belly is stretching, but I just don't understand how there was room to add any more. So I've now gone from moisturizing my belly at least 2 times a day to a solid 3 to 4 times a day. I just do not want any more stretch marks. Obviously I'm super thrilled about the baby, and if stretch marks is what I have to have her, that's fine with me. I'm just not thrilled about it. And now for the bump. I see a huge difference in my bump this week, especially when I just catch myself from like a side angle. I just look so round and so popped out lately. I'm obsessed. My feet are also slowly but surely disappearing every time I look down. For the most part, I still feel really able to do whatever I want to do, which includes shaving my legs, putting on my socks, getting down on the ground to play with Jackson. Just absolutely normal. I don't really feel tied back from anything. Overall, I'm just feeling so blessed that this 3rd trimester is being so graceful to me. I know for most pregnancies, the 3rd trimester is the absolute worst. For this pregnancy, it looks like for me, the 1st trimester was hell on earth. But that's it for this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. My channel is growing quite quickly, and I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you guys. And as always, if you guys have any video recommendations, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you're pregnant as well, I would love to hear from you. I just love comparing stories and symptoms and everything else like that. But until then, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!